Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Chris from Iron Claw Brewery. What we're going to be doing is a small video series on comparing SS Brewtech versus Spike Brewing and their brew kettle. And you go ahead and check out this small video series on our Facebook page, Iron Claw Brewery. Go ahead and see what you guys like, don't like, see if you guys got any comments. So, a while back, Spike Brewing posted a picture saying that they make the best brew kettles, bar none. So I kind of called them out on it, saying, hey, SS Brewtech and their system is just way better for the price, quality, everything. So they got in contact with me and said, hey, we want to give you guys a brew kettle and go ahead and compare them. So I thought, all right, like, what do I do after I'm done with your brew kettle? You guys want me to send it back? They said no, because we are that confident that their brew kettles are the best. So I had to call them out. I wasn't a believer. So I got their pot in, their brew kettle, and we're gonna be doing a brew today. And it's one of my favorites, called Arcadia Ales Rapunzel White IPA. So it's got a lot of hops, got a lot of grains, and it's a really good extract recipe to see what this brew kettle can handle. So about 3 weeks ago, I went ahead and brewed a batch, just a simple amber in SS Brewtech's kettle. And what I noticed right away was I had burn marks. So Spike Brewing's claiming that they have a thicker metal that they use, and they're absolutely right. Just by touch and feeling it, seeing it, they're definitely a way thicker metal. So if you're out there, new buyer to brewery, wanted to upgrade your system, I've always said, hey, let's go with SS Brewtech, buy it one time, be happy with it. So it's kind of hard because Spike Brewing has definitely proven their point. So once I got this pot, just by looking at it, they pretty much look the same. So if you're out there and you're assuming brew kettles are the same, you're absolutely wrong. So just off glimpse to my SS Brewtech, what you see is basically what you get. I'll go into specifics on their whirlpool and their wort dam in a minute. But what I do like about SS Brewtech is they come with an optional third port. And what that third port means is, as I grow or want to do different things, it just gives me that option to go ahead and put it in. That's where the comparisons stop. So any other brew kettle, if they come with a third port, I'm pretty much saying they're as good as SS Brewtech. Now when it comes to Spike Brewing, they don't offer you the third port. That's the only thing that is wrong about them. And I try to explain to them that if you look at their brew kettle, they look the exact same as everyone else's. That's an issue, because this thing is way more superior than anything out there for the price. So I have a Bayou Classic, I don't know if you see it up there. That cost me about $240 when I first bought it. And that thing does what a brew kettle does. It really just foils the wort. SS Brewtech's brew kettle, the way it is, was $270. And I ended up spending about another $60 to $70 on upgrades just to kind of match what I'm looking for. So Spike Brewing's brew kettle is a 15-gallon one. This is just kind of their standard pot, and already it meets all my needs except for the third port. But what Spike Brewing offers that no one else does is you can get customizable pots. So I can literally send this thing back in, talk to their web designer, they'll give me a price, put everything where I want it to be, and they'll go ahead and add that. So after this brew, probably I'm going to send it back just to get that third port. Maybe I'll probably add 2 more ports to that thing, just kind of get it in a system where I want it to be. So when we look at SS Brewtech and just even the Bayou Classic, they come with O-ring fittings. And if you're familiar with O-ring fittings, these things like to bend really easy. So you gotta really crank on them just to make sure your wort doesn't leak. Spike Brewing comes with welded fittings, which means they're not leaking. They were super easy to install. They're hookups. I go with tri-clamps on everything I do because it's just easier to unhook. So I'm gonna get this pot cleaned up and get it ready for brewing. So what we're gonna do is clean it out. I'm gonna run some sanitizer through the lines, through my system, get some cleaner in it, obviously, run that through the system, and just kind of give it a quick time to see how fast this thing boils and how the whirlpool works. And we'll check out inside to see if there's any burn marks. And then I'll go from the whirlpool wort dam, we'll kind of go through it that way. And that's where we're at right now. So when we get this knocked out, then I'll get back to you guys right away. Thank you.